All right, guys, it's Security Boss. This is Unsolicited, and I'm here. I took a little road trip today.
Yes,
I'm here
sir.
with Avery B.
How's it
Avery,
going? What's poppin'? What's going on?
everything is lovely. Now, listen,
Yeah.
guys, if y'all don't know about Avery, you need to know him. Avery has over 500,000 YouTube followers. Can we say over 500,000? And we didn't even talk about
That's crazy.
Instagram. What's going on Instagram?
Instagram, hey, that's where the girls slide in the DMs. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna ask you what kind of girls slide in them DMs. Be careful.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah, what is it?
For every 10,000 followers, the quality of females get better.
Ooh, so what you saying?
They just money hungry.
They counting your money, aren't they? Would you call them gold diggers or what?
Of course.
We're gonna talk about that a little later. We ain't gonna get into that right now. But I do want to know what brought you to YouTube.
Boredom.
Boredom. So listen, let me tell you guys why I'm here with Mr. Avery B today. I saw Avery's channel and, he captivated me, y'all. He's funny. He does all kind of pranks. He's an introvert, but he's always meeting new girls. How about that?
It's crazy, right?
Shout out to the nerds.
Crazy.
And, I just think that he is the next generation.
I appreciate that. It's
Definitely.
real. It's real.
He's the leader. He could be the next. You want to be a president?
No.
Okay, what you want to do?
I want to be happy. I'm not gonna lie. I
happy.
really want to be happy. Like, I want to live my version of the American dream. You know what I mean?
No, I don't.
Okay, so my version of the American dream, I want to be in a nice house
Okay.
with a family, a lot of land.
Family.
And I don't want to go nowhere to have fun. I want to have fun in my
At your
crib.
house.
You know what I mean?
You got it. I
Exactly.
believe you. Now, you mentioned family.
Yeah.
So that means there's a woman involved.
I mean, yeah, for
Okay.
sure.
We're going to talk about her a little later.
No. It's not like.
No, not a particular one. I'm
Exactly.
just saying. We're going to get on that a little later. We ain't going to talk about it right now. Okay? All right. Oh, that's good. That's good to know that this young man, you mind me telling your age?
For sure.
22 years old, is still interested in being married. Can I tell you something, maybe?
So,
I've been married over 25 years
how is it?
to the same man.
How is it?
Outstanding.
It's crazy.
So I'm an advocate for marriage.
You know, it's kind of messed up these days, the marriage scene.
Isn't it? But I'm so glad to hear
It's
that you
kinda out the
want
window.
to be married, though.
Yeah.
And you want to have a kid. And you want all of y'all to live in the same house.
Yeah. For sure.
We need some theme music for that. What you think?
Fuck that to me. Get out the party, we doing too much. One on my head, but I'm still gon' clutch. Thought he was tough, but he still got touched.
I see that you are a leader. And I see that you are also an influencer because you have all those people over on Instagram and YouTube. And I would like to just promote you as a young man that wants to be married because we got to get this thing together.
Yeah.
On YouTube, you see it every day how the black woman and the black man are almost darn near fighting. What you think?
I agree.
Can't get it together.
I definitely agree.
But I'm glad to hear that that's not everybody's thoughts. There are still young men who are leaders, and that's definitely who you are, want to be married. Now, do you think you were birthed a leader, or is just something that you kind of just came up with?
I definitely think I was birthed a leader. Like, you know how you hear people saying, growing up, they always said I was the one. They always said this, they always said that. Like, people always talked about me like that, like in a certain type of light.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, did you have some, like, talents as a kid that they picked up on?
Yeah.
Okay, what was it?
It's crazy. Like, I feel like I'm above average at a lot of things.
I can do that.
And I realized, like, that's kind of not normal.
How long did it take you to realize that you were just not average?
School.
Okay,
Like, in
college
school,
or?
high school.
Okay.
Like, I'd do something, they'd be like, oh, he fired that. He fired this. Oh, you can do that too?
Oh, that's cool.
What can't you do? You know what I mean?
That's cool. That's real too. You know that, don't you? That's a real thing.
Really.
Most people who are leaders come into the knowledge of knowing that when they about 20, when they come into their own, because you're living your life. To you, it's nothing. This is just what you do, how you move. So you don't realize that, everybody doesn't do this until you come into your own.
Exactly.
I get it.
And I low-key, I ain't even gonna lie to you. Like, I always tell people this. I hold myself to, like, a crazy standard.
I get it.
You know what
I
I
do
mean?
too.
Yeah.
No cutting corners.
You feel me?
Yes,
crazy.
I do. Get
It's
mad when I
crazy.
do something wrong.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I am accountable. Are you an accountable person?
Yeah.
Would you say you are?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I am now. Definitely more so now.
Where you growing up? You do influence a lot of people, a lot of young men. Keep it up. I don't know what you're gonna say to them. You know, I realize with me it's a disconnect with some, but you got to keep them on the straight and narrow. We got to get our black culture looking better, being better, doing the right things, moving forward.
For sure.
You do good things. So whatever that has been keeping us or holding us, we definitely have to walk through it. You know, and no more of these generational curses and all these things that people talk about. We're not doing that. It's gonna be positivity from here on. How about that?
I like it.
All right,
I like
all right.
it.
So listen, we're gonna do this thing I like to do called rapid fire.
Uh-oh.
So you ready for it?
Hey, Rich, you got some water, bro?
You down with
Might
it?
need some.
Now here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. When I ask these questions, you got to tell the first thing that comes to your mind.
I bet.
The first thing. You can't be sitting over. You think about it, then you just lost.
All right. Let's do it.
You ready?
Yeah.
Modern women.
Thoughts. I'm sorry. First thing, I'm sorry.
Okay, sex.
Overrated. Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
Money.
All right.
Let me ask that question again. Money.
Overrated too.
Oh,
Essential though.
Definitely essential.
Essential,
Okay.
yeah.
I like your answer so far. Let's see. We said money. We said sex. We said modern women. Tall girls.
Hey, I climb trees. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got, you feel me? I climb that tree, no cap. I slide on the tall girl.
Kids.
I want them eventually, but not now.
How many?
3.
3.
3.
Okay.
3.
All right. A house.
Definitely got to get that. I'm more of a house person than an apartment person. I grew up in a house and an apartment. The house was miles. You know what I mean?
Marriage.
Lit. Definitely to go.
Wow. That was good. That was real good.
That was good.
Okay, so AB, listen, we're gonna take it up a level.
What's up?
Okay, we're gonna talk about some personal things, okay?
I like it personally.
Okay, so I hear you mention when I say girls, I don't know what I said. Did I say girlfriends? Or
You
did say
said modern women.
modern women. You said thoughts. So tell me this. And you also said something about when your numbers go up on Instagram, you tend to get better dates.
Yeah.
So how many times would you date before you expect to have sex with a young lady?
Okay, boom, peep though.
Hmm.
You know the type of girl before you even
How do you know
go
the type
back
of
to
girl? Tell me about
you
that.
know.
How do you know?
You know.
I don't
the
know.
energy. It starts from the text messages to when you see them for the first time, what they got on,
Okay, well, why do you even
to how
bother?
they talk.
Is this a good thing or a bad thing?
It could be either or, good or bad.
Why
I
do
done
you-
had situations where it's good, and I done had situations like, oh yeah, I know how this gonna end.
Okay, so what makes you decide to walk it out?
As far as really want to pursue,
Like if you know the energy is gold digger in the end,
Yeah.
a super thought,
yeah,
would you walk that out?
I'm not giving them more than they give me. Either time, financially, I'm not giving up more than they give me. That's, you know what I'm saying.
Okay.
Girls these days, they be expecting me to finance their lifestyle.
Really? Give me an example of financing of the lifestyle.
All right, boom. You know what I mean? A lot of girls hit me up like, I see you in Atlanta, fly me out. No cap. Every time that happens, I laugh.
Yeah, because you didn't ask them to come. They want to come,
Exactly.
and then they want you to pay for it.
Exactly.
And why would you do that?
Because dudes are doing it.
Okay, so we obviously know those will be what we call simps,
Yeah,
because those are not leaders.
yeah.
Because a leader would find a young lady he likes and fly her out, or go where she's at, maybe.
See what I'm saying?
Okay,
Exactly.
I'm understanding this thing. So, how do you say no?
How do I say no?
Right.
So, I'm not going to cap. I don't know if this is a bad thing. You let me know.
Okay.
Is this bad? I'm going to give in for my benefit. Whether that being, okay, yeah, come on. Let me record you. You know what I'm saying? Let me put you on the channel real quick. I know the energy the whole time.
You know, I'm a little perplexed about this thing because I'm hearing now that with these modern women and men, that men feel like, okay, I'll date you, I'll take you out, but I got a maximum of about 4 times before we have sex. Now, to me, I'm perplexed about that because if you want a traditional lady, shouldn't she be the one that owns her body and
sure.
says? So,
For sure.
so aren't we sending mixed messages, men? Isn't that like a mixed message? Because if I come on too strong, I'm a thought and I'm gold digging. But if we have too many dates, then I'm not giving you what you want and you're gonna leave me.
I'm gonna keep it a buck though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. The type of dude I am,
Okay.
I can thrive without sexual intercourse.
There you go.
You feel me? I actually try to take prolonged little breaks from sex to, like, you know what I'm saying?
Keep your head straight.
You feel me?
I agree.
So, like, that's cool. That made me more attracted to the girl that
So-
she can, like, you know what I mean?
Let me ask you something then. Would you run away from a woman that's real sexually aggressive?
To start out?
Yeah. I would. That's a warning sign.
Yeah.
That's like I'm gonna catch you. I'm gonna get you. And it may be something you don't like.
If it was that fast, how many other people got it that fast?
Oh, that's how you think?
I think like that.
Okay, what's fast then?
Was fast?
Yeah, what would you consider fast?
First day, first night. That's fast.
So, but y'all about to be grown though.
We
you
grown.
Know, you
Yeah,
playing
we
in a
grown.
grown man's world. You know, you got your own house, you got your own car. I mean, you move. You got a lot for 22, but you really playing in a grown man's world.
I didn't seen it happen.
Yeah.
And when it happened, I kind of like lost a little attraction, a little bit. I ain't gonna lie.
I lost some traction.
I lost attraction to that.
Attraction.
To that
Okay,
female.
I thought you said I lost some traction.
No, I lost attraction to her. You know
Right.
what I mean? Because it's like, dang,
Did you have a conversation with her?
nah.
You just felt what you felt and kept it moving.
Is that bad?
I don't know. I mean, obviously you wouldn't feel any energy, but sometimes I do think since you are getting older and you are real accomplished, pretty much. I mean, you can grow. You're gonna grow, but you're still pretty much where you want to be. Things may be turning. You know, their intent may not be what you think it is.
Exactly.
It may really like you.
Exactly.
It may really want to have a family and build a life with you.
But that's so hard
And it
when the way they met me is on Instagram. And they
I
see
mean,
me
but
on
how else are
YouTube.
you meeting women now?
Hey, we gonna have to meet in person, in public.
But where do you do that? How do you?
How?
Yeah. Do people still have parties?
Grocery shopping. I wanna meet you while we shopping for some nice
You want her to
things
be at
eat.
Target. I know you at Target all
I
the
be
time.
at Target all the time,
You want
every
her-
day.
You want her to meet you at Target.
Yeah.
No, honestly though. I mean, the internet is how people are meeting each other. Think about it. I mean, I know there's some good girls out there.
No, for
I'm
sure.
just I'm
For
just
sure.
I'm just getting these mixed up vibes because the men y'all have what y'all want now. You know, y'all have your list too.
We got our red flags as well.
Yeah.
We got our red flags.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. So how many women would you actually, oh, you know what, a new question. And they say this doesn't matter for men, but would you date a young lady if her body count was high? It does matter to men, but it doesn't matter for men. Would you date a young lady if her body count was high? You know what we mean by body
If
count?
I'm
no?
for sure.
Okay.
If I'm feeling the vibe that much, yeah. You know what
Would
I
you
mean?
even ask?
It always comes out.
It does?
Yeah.
How? They just volunteer that information?
Not even that. You know, we always.
Oh.
You drink liquor?
Yes.
Are you a liquor drinker?
No, but I drink liquor.
You know, on occasions.
You get them drunk?
Not even. No, don't do that. I don't get them.
No,
drunk.
not like that. No,
But
I'm just
like-
saying make them relax and
No,
they come
we
forth.
be vibing. I like drinking wine.
I know, I see.
I'm a wine drinker. You know what I mean?
So they drank a little wine and started telling the information?
Not even that. I'm a conversationalist.
Okay.
I can have conversations, like in-depth conversations. It's a turn off too if a girl can have a conversation back.
That should be. That means she's dumb.
Yeah, really.
You don't
Yeah.
want that.
So like in the midst of my conversation, you know, it always comes out like that. I don't know.
They be lying. Don't believe that, Avery. So whatever they say, add 7? Or is it add 10 and 5 more or something like that? If they come out with a number.
You just put me on.
I just want you to add a couple
you
because
just
I
put
don't
me
think
on.
somebody should be volunteering that
You
information.
just put me on.
Because why would you?
Yeah.
Now, if you was like, you know what, we getting ready to be married, I'm,
Yeah.
you know, talking like that and y'all in an in-depth relationship, that might need to be an honest situation, honest conversation. But just on a drunken night,
Yeah, they just be
yeah, what's the reason for that?
spilling the beans. I think it's just the era we live in. That's just a question you ask.
So listen, what do you think about the women being so manly now? I don't mean in their
You
physical.
mean like the masculine energy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fighting, cussing you out, calling
I
you.
love feminine energy.
Okay.
I love feminine energy. Every time a girl asks me what my turn ons is, I be like, for a girl to be a girl, like that's such a turn on. Like,
do they ask you what you're talking about though? They don't know. And when you explain it, what happens?
they be like, okay, I get it. So you only wear perfume? I be like, nah, they need just that. It's like more, you know what I mean? But I understand though, the TV we watch, the stuff that's being portrayed, that's just how it works.
I don't know.
Single parents.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
I don't know. I kind of feel like you guys talk to the ladies a little loose, too loose.
Yeah.
Y'all be calling them dudes. Y'all be calling them bruh.
Yeah.
Y'all be like, come on, man.
Yeah,
Y'all don't open the doors for them.
I got a bad habit of that.
Yeah.
You're right.
I don't know. I don't know if you can require a lady if you're speaking to them that way.
You're right.
I think you need to up
That's
your
an
game.
interesting perspective.
Yeah, because you giving them that kind of energy, and I think they think that's what you like.
Showing that it's okay.
Mm-hmm. And then you flip it on them and say, "I want a lady."
Wow.
And then they're gonna be like,
You just blew my mind.
"What's a lady?"
You just blew my mind.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't think that would be the case?
Nah.
You know what goes in comes out.
Exactly.
What we hear is
Exactly.
very important.
Exactly.
So I think that's what it is.
It's crazy.
So if you find one, and this could be the truth, I could just be speaking, like if you found one that you thought was a lady, your language may be different automatically.
Yes.
Really?
How I was talking earlier, like you just know.
Yeah,
you
that
know.
could be true. But I do notice that young men talk to women very harshly, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It's harsh conversation.
I agree.
Yeah. Girl, go on, man. Y'all talk. They don't seem like ladies. Not at all. And they don't carry themselves like that. And, they smoking with y'all, getting drunk. I mean, there's no difference.
It's like a homeboy.
Definite like a homeboy.
I be calling these girls twin.
Yeah.
Calling these girls twin.
And we wonder why. And they wonder why, he don't like me.
Yeah.
It's really the truth. That's a fact, right?
So I got a question. Do
Okay.
you think I should address every female?
That's up to you. The aggressive nature of someone would scare me.
Yeah.
If they're talking about sex like you would talk about sex, I would not talk to them, because that to me is like a red flag. I would be like, why are you talking like that? It's like there's some things ladies should not do.
Exactly.
We shouldn't do it.
Exactly.
A lot of things we should not say, and that's just how it is.
I agree.
So if we're too aggressive,
I agree. Oh, nigga. No, I agree.
Wow. So that's just my thoughts. I just think women can speak too aggressive, and if that's the case, you're gonna continue to talk to them that way. But if you spoke to a woman and you was harsh to her and it kind of shut her down a little bit, you would take note to it and you'd be like, man, maybe shouldn't have said that.
Personally, it's never got to that point though. Like, I peep her vibe and how to talk to her before I even, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you see how people carry themselves.
Well, you're dealing with this Instagram thing again, though. You said that's not the real person.
Yeah, you're right.
So
you're right.
I don't know.
You're right. Dang.
I don't know.
So maybe they act like that because
Attention.
You hear that? You hear that? That's crazy.
It's attention, because it's sometimes there's some girls I've seen on your some of your videos. They real too strong.
But
Some
you
of
think
things.
she act like that because how I act?
No, I think she's stronger than you.
You think so?
Yeah, she know way more than you do.
As far as what?
Everything.
I don't know about that, son.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
know.
Well, I'm not talking about everything like that. I'm talking about everything that she should know. You know what I mean? Okay, let's just say it like this. She knows too much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean by that?
So, you think that's fixable?
I was getting ready to cuss. No,
No.
that's living too much life in too short of a period of time. No.
Grew up too fast?
Yes, grew up too fast. It's been exposed to too much.
That's
No.
a lot of this generation now,
No, that way you can't fix it. I can't see how you can. You can't. Can you unlearn something?
Sheesh, nah. That's a lot of this generation. Like, kids nowadays, they learn about stuff way earlier.
Yeah. You can figure out what you want to do with it, though.
Yeah.
You can figure out. You can say, okay, this is not good for me.
Yeah.
I don't want to participate in this,
Yeah.
and then that'll go away. It'll go away. But you can't unlearn something. You know. I've seen some, like to me, they're way more advanced than you would even want to think about being.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. So, yeah, be careful. I enjoy speaking to you. We're gonna do this
Sure.
again, but we're gonna definitely get with the cars, and we're gonna shoot some videos with that. We gotta come up with something good. I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna
Something
do.
good.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I'm trying to make
You
a
always
movie.
think of this, yes,
I'm trying to make a
production.
movie.
Definitely.
Y'all gotta go watch my last couple videos on my main channel, and you gonna catch a vibe.
Okay, I'm
You
gonna go
catch
do
a
that
vibe.
maybe.
You gonna catch
Hopefully.
a vibe.
I'm trying to do.
You'll catch a vibe of where I'm going.
Okay.
Cause y'all used to the laid back, daily Avery, chilling. You gotta go to the production side.
Okay.
Of
Did
Avery B.
you see my video that I did a year ago with Tall Guy?
I did.
That was a production.
I
That was
seen
our first
when-
production.
When the cat was
Yeah,
parked outside
uh-huh.
and y'all came out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And he gave me the key.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I seen it.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
we're talking like that.
Exactly. Just go watch. You'll see.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out. I'm definitely check it out. All right, guys, listen. This is Security Boss Unsolicited. Check out this video. Make sure you watch it in its entirety. But we probably break it up. But either way, I have been with Avery B for about an hour and some.
For sure.
And y'all continue to follow him. Go to his channel. We got Avery B. You give him, because I don't know about the Daily Avery one. So go ahead and tell them the title.
Subscribe to both my channels, Avery B and Daily Avery. They both gonna have you laughing. You know what I'm
Definitely
saying?
laughing.
Have a good time. Get you some popcorn.
Oh, it's like that?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm glad you said that. You know what? You'll be doing them cliffhangers. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Did you intend to do that?
For sure.
Because we always be like,
Everything is purposeful. Purposeful.
you never end your videos. You don't. You be having us like,
But guess what though?
ah.
When the next one come up, when the next one pop up on your screen, you be like, I remember that last one.
Or we be like, what did Avery do?
Let me
What
see if I get some
happened?
answers.
Did we see the whole thing? That's what we be doing. That's purposeful.
That's lit.
I'm gonna have to get me a cliffhanger.
That's lit.
You got to give me some suggestions. All right, I agree.
I try.
You try. All right, so guys, listen. This is Security Boss Unsolicited with Avery B. Tune in for our next video. Well, make sure you give us a thumbs up. Continue to follow my channel. And definitely go to his page and subscribe. Daily Avery and Avery B. And we'll be back soon.
No count.